Welcome to Sunday School. This is your teacher, Miss Donna Mack, and I am here with another amazing lesson today. So, today we're going to be in chapter 1, and that is going to be the most amazing, it has to be the most amazing book in the whole entire Bible because it's in this chapter that you will see how God created the earth. Now, nobody really knows how long this actually took for God to create the earth, but it had to be over a period of time. What we do know is that it probably took a while and that God put so much detail into what he made. So we're going to just kind of, as each one of these lessons go, we'll just do a summary of it, but I encourage you to read. So in the chat, if you think you know, if you think you can guess, how long did it take for God to make this whole entire earth? Hey, remember we are in Genesis beginnings, 50 chapters, 50 verses, and you will actually see um, us go through this book a little bit. And today we are on chapter 1. Okay, so again, in the chat, if you see it, tell me how long do you think, your wildest guess of how long it should take to make this whole entire earth, all the details that are in it. As you read this chapter, you'll see lots of details, like everything was made. That's why we say that this is the most inclusive book, because in the beginning, he talks about making everything. So the first thing he made was, can you guess it? In the beginning, he said, let there be, whoops, light. So I'm asking you, where do you get your light from? Now, if you say the sun, the moon, the stars, a flashlight, or an electric light, as I have overhead, then those are all good answers. But when God created light, he had nothing to create it from. So all of those things are already in place. When God created light, he said in Genesis first chapter 3rd verse, let there be light, and there was light. Now, wouldn't that be something? Think about it. If you could just use your words and create just based on you speaking things into existence, would that be an amazing gift? Like if I said, let there be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then all of a sudden there was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is good, I'm sure, then wouldn't that be great? Because I do like peanut butter and jelly. So it would be wonderful. Guess what? You may not can speak immediate resist development and creation, but your words are powerful beginnings of your creation, because then we see later on in this chapter, God said, we'll make this and we'll make that. And he began to work on it. And at the end of the day, he looked at what he had created and said it was good, all the way until the sixth day when he created humans, people like me and you, and he created them from the dirt. He at that time said, let us create man, male and female. And when he created them and he looked at them, he said, it was good. Okay, so you will have to read in there to see what he assigned to his creation, what type of powers he gave each one of us as humans over the other creation. Trust me, there are some powers or some elevation that makes our creation a little more special than the creation of, say, the insects, um, the lions, even. What else? What else can you think of that God created? Yes, those two. So over all of those things, he gives us a special place in a special assignment. And that assignment allows us to understand that we don't have to be afraid of all these things because He's put us in a special place with them. So in this book, Genesis Beginnings, 50 chapters, 50 verses, it says that's what God did when He created you. We can create. He made us also creative, just like Him. So we have been creating things ever since He created us. You probably created some things yourself. Think about it, whether you've drawn something, you wrote something, whether you used Lego blocks to create something, whether you're using now stitching and sketching and using programs to create some AI characters, or maybe a program that we can do some work that was done manually, then that is being creative, and that is being what God created you to be. Yes, He created you to be like Him and be creative and find creative ways of taking care of His earth, creative ways of growing things, creative ways of taking care of each other. So, thinking about that God found in us and made us in His image with the abilities that He has to create. Now, we can't do all the work that He did, but we can create when we put our trust in Him. And when we have problems, when we're thinking about things and we have struggles, guess who we can go to? Him. We can go to Him and ask Him, how can you help me get this? Can you help me create this? You put a desire in my heart to see something created. Now, help me create it. And because He loves you, He created you, He can help you with anything that you want to create, anything that you see. So that's our lesson for today. I encourage you to take your time and read chapter 1 and see how God put things together in a certain way that when we got to our creating man, there was everything in place that man needed to survive, to be safe, and also to have a life that was fulfilling. So I encourage you to also be creative. Think about the things that you're creating. Think about some things that you can create. And try to create something tomorrow that or today that is special and that can help someone else or make someone's day. Because you can make a card or make some artwork and put something pretty on it. And who knows how special that will be for someone. So I encourage you to take some time and use that creativity that has been put in you to create something that will bless others and in turn make God smile. All right, we'll see you next week for God's Playhouse Sunday School for Teens. Enjoy this and also invite some friends to come out. And we'll see you next time. Bye.